I wish I was back home in Derry, 1949 on a hot August morn. A long way from home I was born. I struggled to find any sound peace of mind, and always felt a bit torn. Never felt I had roots, I wore combat boots. It never felt right that we had to fight for all the rich man's pursuits. Then I had to roam 'cause I was never at home. And my future was bleak, my body was weak, and I was cold to the bone. Spent every day never having a say out on my lonesome highway, not knowing my home I was always thrown, and forever in somebody's way. Later in life I took a wife, went back to the land where I should stand, instead of this American strife. Would they turn me down if I hung around? I'm tired of living a lie, dreaming of pie in the sky. I'm searching where God can be found. The land of the free, well, it just ain't for me. They're selling kids from sea to shining sea. I won't say what all, but Donegal might not be for all. But I want to see what Ireland can be. I ain't been free in the land of the free. Nothing's pure, and there ain't a cure. The children fight wars and bear all the scars. The whole earth is never secure. I pay for my lights, I pay for my rights, I pay for a place to nap. I pay for pollution and they have no solution. I pay for a place to crap. Every side's the wrong side, just bury the pride, go deeper in debt as we borrow. Then we invade and limp in the parade. There won't be a cure for our sorrow. I might not be merry in Derry, seems I've always been quite contrary. I'm tired of the flag of deceit. The devil will fall in defeat. There's just too much weight here to carry. How can we get clean if we don't intervene? And I may not fit in at the pub, but I'm tired of the lies from these lords of the flies, and therein lies the rub. I gave and have no more to give. My heart bleeds like a sieve. Thinking's the best way to travel, with a puzzle too hard to unravel. At the altar in ire I should live. Give me a hut, not a castle, a cottage free of hassle. I'd rather have a shack right out in the back than any mansion high on a hill. Freedom's only a dream, I don't know what it means. I just don't know where I'm from. We pray every day for God's kingdom to come. I hold to 1 John 2:15. I got a hold of 1 John 2:15. I wish I were back home in Derry, but I may not be merry in Derry. But I find in my mind that so much is unkind, and there's too much sin here to carry. There's just too much. There's just so much, too much sin here to carry. Maybe I should be back home in Derry. Send us me to Van Diemen's Island. 'Cause like Bobby Sands, I just wish I was back home in Derry. Forsaken, the children were taken, and the Irish should never ask why. No land they were spurned, homes were burned. Put on ships, tighten your lips, and covered it all up with a lie. And we'll never be free in the land of the free, and the Irish need not apply. I might be troubling in Dublin, but there's too much sin here to carry. And every sense of Bobby's words, go and tell all the birds. I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. It's a one world rule for a world of fools. And please, if you'll beg my pardon, I dream of dreams but awaken to schemes. Nothing is as it seems. I'm not and was never a weed in your garden. The king and queen don't own this garden. The Bobby sands of times are shifting. There's still a long way to go. Give the leaders a strong cup of apathy. There's so much they wish to not know. There's so much they wish to not know. But in my soul I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry.